Alright, hello there guys. We actually have another drip marketing, which is quite surprising. We are getting what I'm gonna assume is gonna be a 4-star, right? Because we did get a drip marketing for 2 5-stars so far, which is Maverick and Citlali. So it's very unlikely that this is a 5-star, unless they do some shenanigans like this is a drip marketing for a 5-star that's gonna be on the permanent banner, but I really doubt it. So here we have a very cute characters. Let me read the text real quick. Don't be fooled by her young age, she's been weaving rattan handicraft for a decade at least. When I was a kid, I thought it would be funny to trample one of the baskets at home. Luckily for me, Lan Yan and her grandpa came to visit the day to check out geomantic energies. If she hadn't helped me repair the baskets, I'm sure I'd have gotten a knuckle sandwich. That's from Gaming. So this is someone that knows Gaming. I'm assuming they're both from Chenyu Vale in this case, right? Considering that they knew each other as kids, right? So very interesting. Name Lan Yan. Title: The Spring Woven from Jade, Rattan Weaver of the Chenyu Vale Artisans Association. There we go, confirmation she's from Chenyu Vale. So she's an animal character, and the constellation is Hirondo Lazuli. So Lazuli is a type of blue, or maybe a type of gem, and Hirondo, I feel like it could be related to the hirondelle. It's a name in French, which is a type of bird. Hirondinidae, Hirondo, Sensulato. Yeah, I don't know what that's called in English actually. What's a hirondelle in English? A swallow. There it is. Okay, so that's a swallow. Lazuli. Okay, and here we can see she actually has a little bird with her, which is absolutely adorable. I think her design is actually incredibly pretty. We can see a lot of stuff in the background here, which is very cute. Here are some things, but I don't think this says anything regarding a weapon, because like there's a sword here and a polearm there. I don't think this means anything. I think this is just related to, those are just a symbol of leeway essentially, right? But the outfit is very pretty. I love the dark blue turquoise becoming lighter as it goes toward the end. She has a very cute like swallow ornament on her hair. This little bird here, I'm assuming it's one of her creation. I don't think it's an actual bird. I think she probably wove it. But then she has a lot of like silver on the outfit, and I think it's very pretty. It complements the entire attire very well here. It gives her an air like the blue and the silver. It, you know, like the silver, like the clouds and the sky. That really gives her an aerial look to her. It's very floaty as well. You can see there's a lot of like little ornaments at the end of the dress that she's wearing, or the tunic, I guess. And I think it's it gives it a very floaty aesthetic, I would say. Now the haircut is very cute. It seems to be divided in 2 parts there, so it's probably the classic, you know, the hair separates in the middle so that you can see the back design. That's often the case with Genshin characters, because you see them from the back, so they are trying to make them as appealing as possible. So they try to make sure that the hair doesn't hide anything. So we'll be able to say like, she seems to have like two here, like she both has a necklace, I think, that has like a back part here at the top of her back. And then she's also wearing those earrings, right? So overall, I think she looks great. Now, in terms of like what this gives me in terms of vibe, let me see if we get more information with the rest, right? We have this right here. Madame Lan, are you there? The rattan chair my grandmother left me is broken. You're the only one who can restore this old antique. Madame Lan, I've heard tell you're well versed in curious art. I've come here today to discuss the matter of weaving rattan figures. Lan Yan, are you home? When can we go play house with the fluff-fleeced goats again? The people of Chenyu Vale, both young and old alike, can often be found gathered outside Lan Yan's door. Though they may leave empty-handed more often than not, their requests are never ignored. Every visitor is a guest, and Lan Yan's masters greets them warmly. I'm very sorry, but Lan Yan's up in the mountains again. Please have some tea and rest for a while. I'll be sure to tell you to stop by. Whether playing by the stream, gathering vines for her craft, frolicking with small animals, or sitting in the forks of tree branches weaving, Lan Yan has always loved roaming the forested mountains like a swallow. She flits between the wilds and her home, so swift and nimble that even her own family rarely knows where she is. If your matter is truly urgent, you can venture up the forested slopes yourself. Follow the sound of distant singing or the soft tinkling of silver adornments, and you might just find the free-spirited young lady you seek. Should you spot her through the trees, be sure to call out and she will greet you with a smile. Despite her nature, Lan Yan is no swallow to be startled by the slightest noise. You came looking for me. Have a drink of water while you catch your breath. You didn't bring any. That's fine. Have a sip of mine. Oh, she seems to be super cute and super adorable. Alright, so I'm wondering now, like, with all the bird aesthetic, etc., and the fact that she's, like, in Chenyu Vale, and, you know, we know that, Xinyin, the bird lady, Cloud Retainer came out when Chenyu Vale came out as well. I wonder if she's connected to her. Is she another one of those disciples? It's hard to say. None of the text here seems to point that way, but she certainly does look cute. And here we have a little bit of an animation. Yeah, there's not much going in. Oh, I love the shoes. Oh, the shoes are really cute. Really, really cute. I like the heels. Okay, she's adorable. So now, in terms of what she could be doing, I feel like in terms of animo, if we look at the characters we have in animo, Jelly, we have Sucrose. So what do we need? We have some elemental mastery buffers. We have some specific wind buffers, someone like, you know, Farazan, for example, stuff like that. We just recently got Chaska, and Chaska is a sort of a main DPS that works in Rainbow Team only, so Lan Yan is definitely not going to be working with her in theory. So I could see her being more of a support character. I don't think we're going to be getting another DPS, especially considering I don't think we need wind DPS at the moment, or animo DPS I should say, so I could see her being more of a support. Maybe she could be a shielder, maybe she could be... I could see her being a shielder, I could see her being... I mean, we haven't had a character that, like, you know, gathers enemy since Xinyun, right? But I don't know, I feel like they would go for something a bit different. I could see her being a shield characters. Now in terms of weapon she would be using, I actually think she could be using a sword. I think we haven't had a sword. I don't know why, because she's so young, she kind of gives me, like, Xingshui vibe for some reason. So I could see her, like, using a similar style of, like, sword mastery than he does. But with the way she looks, like, I feel like she would be doing, like, some sword dances. I don't know why. It's just the outfit she has, to me, that says sword dance. So I could see her, like, kind of dancing with a sword while she attacked enemies or something like that. So that's what I'm gonna say. I think she would be a sword user. And probably, like, some kind of support. Probably someone that, like, shields, maybe. It's kind of hard to say. I mean, I guess she could be a healer. A healer or shielder. And, yeah, it would be really nice to have someone that would have some off-field animo application, even though I don't really think that's gonna happen. I don't know! I actually don't know. I could see her maybe summoning those little birds, and the little bird will be doing some animo damage outfield. But, like, who knows? Who knows, rather. I'm kind of stumped, I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect a 4-star character to come out of nowhere. And, I really wonder what she's gonna be doing. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your speculations are, because I'm stumped. I really don't have any idea. So drop a comment down below. Let me know if you like her design, what you think she's gonna be doing. Are you gonna be trying to pull for her? Personally, I'm probably gonna, because I really enjoy her aesthetics. And I do want both Mavuika and Citlali, so I'm gonna be pulling on both banner, which means I'm likely to at least pull on the banner that she's gonna be in. I assume she's gonna be on the second phase. The reason why I think that is the first phase of the banner. The first phase is gonna be Mavuika, I believe. And the focus of the first phase is probably gonna be, like, when the first phase happened, that's gonna be when we have the last part of Natlan, right? And I think the second phase, that's probably gonna be closer to the, you know, the Chinese New Year and all of that. So maybe she's gonna come out closer to that aspect. Now, the second part we gotta keep in mind is that even if you really want her, but you don't want to pull on the banner that she's gonna be on, whether it's Mavuika or Citlali, she's a 4-star character, and that means that during the Chinese New Year, the Lunar Reveal, whatever, she's probably gonna be available in the 4-star selectric, right? So keep in mind you can get a free copy of her in the future, or, like, maybe don't try to get her C6, stop at C5, because you can always get a C6 later. So yeah, that would be my thoughts. Thank you for watching, hope this was, I don't know, useful, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.